Okay, everyone. We're going to have a few speeches by some parties that are close to the couple. And it's going to begin with the Tamori parents, Javad and Bonnie. If we can find Javad.
He's getting cake.
Where's the tequila? As soon as we find Javad, we're going to start speeches.
I'm not waiting for him. I don't wait for him. He knows this already. I'm just going to start without him, and he doesn't have a lot to say, and I have something written here. I'm not going to do as well as my son did, but to be fair, I've not practiced at all. Did you have something to say? You be lucky you get a word in edgewise. Here we go. Thank all of you for coming today. Especially thank you to all of the Florida contingent. I don't know if the rest of you know, but there's like 20 of Sarah's family members here from out of state, 25. And it means a lot to us because for most of Sarah's life, since she's about 10, we've not lived in Florida. We've been other places, came from Georgia, and now we're here. Sorry? She's... Because I didn't live there, it's okay. Yeah. That might work both ways, I'm not sure. Anyway, but it's kind of funny because that distance could have alienated us, right? And yet, you're all here, and every time we see you all, wherever we see you, on a campground or wherever, whatever milestone it is, it's a lot of milestones. It seems like we live right down the street from each other because we all share, a special meeting of the minds, right? A similar sense of humor, similar taste in food, and, if you've been around Javad, there's the cigars and the tequila and the camping, and there's a whole lot of people here that are totally on board with that. And I think that's why when we met Sean, he just kind of slotted right in. The camping, the cigars, the food, the tequila, and he even ran the gauntlet of Sarah's full extended family in Florida last December and survived. This is only a fraction. They all gave him the seal of approval. I don't know that was necessary because they were already married at that time, but it can't hurt, right? I have to see what my next note says. Oh, you know what my next note says? It says, good job, Sarah. And congratulations to both of you.
Well, I want to thank you, everyone coming, I want to thank you, everybody coming over here and sharing this special day with Sarah and Sean. And some of you, as Bonnie was saying, you guys come from Florida. I heard a rumor, actually, some of you from Florida came over here to try, the legal pot. Now, Chris, how was it? Did you share with any of your grandchildren? But the other thing is actually, for a long time, I've been labeled cheapest in the family. And until met Sean. And he took the first place. Thank you, Sean. You took that pressure off me now. But seriously, welcome to family, Sean. And it's a great addition to our family. And I wish both of you luck, Good luck.
And next up is Sean's mom, Deborah.
Hello, everybody. We're here. Oh. All right. So I'm the Gabby one of the family, like Sean. We're here representing the East Coast, Maryland, North Carolina. Anyway, I have something written. I'm just so very happy that Sean, I'm gonna cry. Found his forever soulmate. And he's become part of such a wonderful family. And we've been welcomed into that family too. Napkin. I wish them both the best of luck forever. I know they're going to stay together forever. And
Okay. I literally had nothing prepared and I was doing really good without crying up until this moment. So that's great. My brother and I went through everything together, but we went through it differently. And growing up, seeing him is completely different than seeing him with Sarah. And I've never seen him open up and come more alive than with her. And that's one of the one things that I love about their relationship. And we're not a big family, but we've been accepted into such a large family, and that's such a blessing for all of us. So I love both of you, and best wishes and good luck with everything. I know you're going to take it head on like everything else. I don't know.
And next up is a friend of the couple, Samantha.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha. I've known Sarah for over a decade now. We had to sit down and count the years the other day. She's been my best friend, my therapist, my counselor, my cheerleader, my fellow feral cat, which we take as a compliment, Jonathan. She brought me into her family. I feel so close to all of you. And she's brought me so many beautiful experiences in this life that I might have never had without you. Sean was just an unexpected addition to my life. I'm very glad to have you, and watching the love that you and Sarah have, and the way that you have your acts of kindness and service to your friends and family, not only makes me so proud to have you in Sarah's life, but in my life as well. One of my favorite things about Sarah and Sean is how they encourage each other to be more outgoing, but not just each other, everyone around them as well. You want to go run a Spartan race with Sean? Not really. No, I don't. I'm a cheerleader. I'll stand out there and wish you the best. But with you all, I've seen some very beautiful places and experiences that, again, I might not have ever had. By far my favorite thing about your relationship, though, is your communication. You work on it every day, and it makes you both better people and better together. For me, you're the it couple. You're what I aspire to one day be a part of, and I love watching you all together. I also want to acknowledge everyone that came. Your love has brought so many people together, far and wide across the country. And everyone that meets you on your travels. So, how many more countries? You're just going to spread your love everywhere. I've met so many new friends through them, and I'm looking forward to celebrating this wonderful couple with all of you that I count as my new family as well. Thank you.
And next up is Gary. Rocking the shorts.
You said casual. Okay, yeah. I promise I won't make you cry, but I might put you to sleep. But I'll be quick. So my connection here is what some might call shady, but Sean and I met on Craigslist. It's not what you think. I posted an ad to meet a tennis partner. I just moved here, and Sean replied, and we went out to Sloan's Lake and played some tennis. We were both looking for work when we got here, and that's kind of how we met. And ever since then, you know, it's been kind of like family. We've had Thanksgivings together, and you should see Sean's face when I bring my vegan pumpkin pie. And he's like, it's healthy, oatmeal. But yeah, 4th of July, lots of camping trips, so they're kind of like my family away from California, which is where I'm from. And yeah, grateful to celebrate with you guys, glad to be your friend, Sean, and glad to meet all of you. So, congrats.
And finally, we have Brittany Bassett.
Hey everybody, I'm Brittany. I'm lucky enough to not only call Sarah my best friend, but to be able to call Sarah and Sean both family. I never would have imagined that 2.5 years ago, randomly joining a kickball team would lead me to these two wonderful people and our whole Colorado family that we've built. Hands down, best $45 that I've ever spent. Seriously, when I first met Sarah and Sean, you guys had only been together for a couple of months, which Sarah will tell you blew my mind when I found out, because the way that you guys were together, the way that you talked about Sean, the immense amount of certainty and love that you guys have had from the beginning, it was like you've been together for a lifetime. So, I remember thinking back then how lucky Sarah was. How lucky was she to have someone who supported her fully in everything, who made her laugh like crazy, someone who spoiled her in all the important ways, and someone who loved her so fiercely and unconditionally. And Sean, we already knew how lucky you were. You showed up on first date, head to toe Ohio State gear, and still snagged this babe. Like, you're a lucky guy. But seriously, if I thought you guys were lucky back then, that sentiment is now magnitude like by 1,000, 1,000,000. I've seen everything that you guys have taken on and tackled the last couple of years. Sarah starting a new job, Sean going back to grad school, moving in together, getting engaged, going through the crazy house buying process, and then making that house your home. Getting married, traveling everywhere. I don't know if you two could have fit anything else into the last 2.5 years. Like, I'm not sure. But through it all, I've seen how much you guys have both grown as individuals and definitely as a couple. You guys, I have seen you celebrate and laugh through all the big moments. I have seen you support each other and hold each other up and love each other through all of the not so great moments. Make me cry. And I have seen you guys consistently and always put each other in your relationship first. So, if I thought you were lucky back then, I look at you two and I just see two people who are so blessed to have found each other and to have found a real partner to go through life with. So, my wish for you is that you continue to live a life full of love and laughter and adventure, that you always put each other first, and that I think most importantly, that you guys keep living life on your own terms and doing life the way that you want and making each other happy. I love you both so damn much. And Sean, Kay.
And now we're going to move the stereo system back to the dance hall down there, and Sean and Sarah are going to share their like 300th dance. Not the first dance, second dance maybe. I don't know, 1 year, maybe the second time Sean's ever danced. So if you'd like to join us, we're going down the other end.